Morning. I apologize if the background is a little bit loud. We did have a leak in our bathroom that leaked into our bedroom carpet, and right now there is a carpet blower doing its carpet blowing thing at the moment. So today we're doing just a regular Sunday meal prep. We are doing, let's see, we're making salsa for me to eat during the week. We are making instant pot chicken and overnight oats. This is all of our, usually our lunches and some of our dinner for during the week. Kind of take y'all on this journey with me. Take you over here. We'll select a knife, but I'm gonna have to put y'all back down so I can get this thing honed. But I've been working in the kitchen all day today. Worked on some 3-ingredient cornbread from B. Dillon Hollis for Thanksgiving content. And now we have to prep for work for next week because we are just regular peasants. We work for a living. I don't know what to tell you. So there's nothing really special about what we do. We just enjoy sharing it with everybody. Oh wait, I did tell y'all I have to hone this thing, right? Oops. So the salsa is really simple. There's no real reason to kind of fuss up salsa. I know a lot of people tend to try to make things messier and more weird than they should, but it's really basic stuff. Onions, peppers, garlic. Ooh, I gotta get the garlic out of the refrigerator. Lime, cilantro, tomatoes. Just whatever quantities you like. I don't like too much of a heavy onion flavor because it tends to take over. Getting this chopped up into manageable pieces. I will tell you that part of my salsa making process is the onion goes first, always, and then always followed by the lime juice. Always. This helps to kind of cut down on the strength of the onion itself. So if you like salsa, like fresh salsa, and don't like it too oniony, do this. I promise you, it works. The acid in the lime tends to cook out the kind of bite from the onion. We got fresh garlic, not garlic. I'm not peeling my own garlic either. You know, just deal with it. As much garlic as you want or don't want, I don't care. I like a lot of garlic. Do you? Yes, everything in here is washed. It's all freaking soaking wet from being washed previously. I don't remember which ones are the fresher ones and which ones have been sitting around longer, so. Alright. Let me get this out of y'all's way so y'all can see what's going on here. Again, this is just our regular Sunday meal prep. Currently, Bree is at work. Today is my day off. I do work in the automotive industry at a car dealership. So Sundays we are closed. Do I want to work in a car dealership? No. Do I like my job? Yes. I just don't want to do it at a car dealership. But maybe one day we'll get to do this full time for everybody. Maybe. There's no real rhyme or reason to quantity here. I like my salsas to be a little more tomatoey, so I'm putting more tomatoes. These are just regular Roma tomatoes. Best way to slice a tomato like this is with a sharp knife. Argue with your granny. Next, we can come through with a can y'all let's see how close I can hold this guy. Good night. That thing is fucking gigantic. Jeebus. Now, when I make salsa, we use the seeds. If you don't like the seeds, take them out. mayonnaise is too spicy for you, take them out. I honestly could give a crap less. You just do what you need to do, my guy. So let's see how hot these jalapenos are. It's not bad. The reason why I try the jalapenos is because it's mostly jalapeno and I may add a little bit of serrano to add a little bit of extra heat. So these jalapenos are pretty mild. So this batch will get serranos. Yep, it'll blow your mind. They're spicier and milder jalapenos just based on where they came from and how long they were grown. There's all kinds of weird reasons why not all jalapenos are created the same. Again, I don't need you to believe me, it just is what it is. Getting that down a little bit so I can continue adding to it. My fresh salsa is almost like pico de gallo, but pico de gallo to me is really chunky. This is literally all the same ingredients. It's just a more liquid form, so I wouldn't call it fresh salsa at all, or not fresh salsa, but pico de gallo at all. Sorry. So what I do for a little bit of extra heat is add some serrano. And I'm not entirely sure why I said it like that. Maybe we can use all the peppers in here and just get rid of them. Today's knife is the, what is this, Nakiri 6.5 inch. It's like a $30 knife on Amazon from 2O Cutlery. Works really well. Most knives are going to work really well if you just keep them sharp. I just like the way this one feels. We'll let this one close down. We still have to add cilantro and some seasoning. Start. Oh, and to this one we're going to add a little bit of vinegar. is not. I was pretty sure. I'm glad I didn't put that in there. That is not cilantro. I'm glad I smelled that first. Yikes. That is parsley. 1 second. Found our cilantro. I did not mean to chop up the parsley. Oops. Okay, so yes, that is cilantro. Here, now we add just a little bit of black pepper. And some salt. I'm making a lot, so it takes a good bit. Y'all calm down. And we're just gonna add a splash of white vinegar. Just a little bit. You can always add more if you need more, but don't add too much, it gets weird. How are y'all doing in here? All good? Try to keep stuff out of y'all's way. All right. Give this a shot. A little more vinegar, a little more salt. Yeah, I double dipped. It's mine. Alright. Much, much better. Now all those flavors need to get to know each other. Which means it's got to sit. So we take some containers. Put this stuff in here. Now that is salsa. Now you can literally add anything you want to salsa, tomatoes, onions, any kind of peppers really. You can make it, you can cook stuff. We'll make all kinds of different salsas in the future, but you can cook stuff into them. You can you can char the peppers, you can smoke the peppers, you can smoke all the ingredients. There's a million ways to make freaking salsa. None of it's wrong. Really don't care what you think about how to make or not to make salsa. It's all salsa, and I'm here for all of it. I'm a huge salsa fan. I will eat salsa until my doctor says to stop. So. So this is an instant pot blender. Before you set it back, before you put it away, you do need to run it through a clean. I'm pretty sure that's on here somewhere. There it is, found it. Start. Alright, so what I am fixing to show y'all is really easy high protein chicken, like a shredded chicken soup that we eat for lunch. It's lower calorie, really healthy for you. Requires that guy, the Instant Pot. Even if you don't have an Instant Pot, you can still do it this way. Super, super easy. Taking the chicken, just kind of laying it around inside. This is about the laziest way to do this because it's either this or you end up having to pay a bunch of money for lunches during the week, which I don't like doing. Each one of these was $8.40. We'll probably use another, I don't know, $4 in seasonings. And fresh garlic. So we're looking right around $20, maybe $21 worth of food here. Oh, we got chicken stock too. Okay, maybe $24, $25 total worth of food here that my wife and I generally have a 5-day work week. We can eat this is enough for our lunch for both of us to have lunch for 5 days. potential chicken contamination from over here. All right. It's literally any and every seasoning you want. You want to up your chicken game a little bit, try this right here. You add a little bit of chicken bouillon to your chicken, any chicken dish. It is the je ne sais quoi. So there's all kinds of things in here. And of course, we can't forget the low sodium chicken broth. So we're not adding a terrible bunch of each one, but I've got to try and use we got a lot of seasonings from past videos, upcoming videos, whatever videos. Gotta try and use as many as I can because I don't want to throw any of them away. And then you have your base for everything, which is garlic powder, onion powder, bay leaf, salt, and pepper when you're making stuff like this. And if that's not part of your base, you need to get a better base for seasoning. I know that it looks like there's a lot going in here, but believe me, that's a lot of chicken to season. In the long run, this ain't that much. We can have our fire coals. Just add the rest of those, not a big deal. And some bay leaves. Almost forgot. Gotta have salt and pepper from the fancy shakers or grinders, whatever the crap you buy. Remember, there's a lot of chicken. There's like 6 pounds of chicken in there. Season the crap. Stop being a pansy. We don't care what your opinion is. It needs a lot. All I really do is just get enough stock in there to mostly cover it. Get it stirred up. So everything has a chance to get a little bit of everything on it. Didn't need that one. That's raw chicken, not frozen, into the Instant Pot. Set this thing to seal, and all it is, pressure cook on high, 30 minutes. That's it. Laziest way to prep for shredded chicken, some kind of shredded chicken soup. High protein, low calorie. What more do you want? Season how you want. You can make it as seasoned or as spicy or as bland if you don't want all the seasonings. If you don't want all the seasonings, please just click away from this live stream, because that's not okay. But if you aren't afraid of flavor, please follow along. While that's warming up and we move on to the next step for prep, let me show y'all where I keep disappearing to. This is our pantry. It's kind of a mess at the moment. You can see all of the seasonings on the door. Walk in here, all of the foods and spices. Everything. We try to use as much of this as we can. We try not to waste any of it. But we got all kinds of food in here. This is where I disappear to. No, we are not those kind of white people that don't season their food. Our food is 100% seasoned. I don't understand people that eat bland, unseasoned, unsalted food. Y'all are weird. So the only other thing we have left to do is we make overnight oats for, again, another 5 days each. So you have just regular old-fashioned oats. We make these with almond milk, and it's 5 days each for both of us. So these are just a half cup. That's it. May not seem like a lot, but once you get the almond milk in them and get anything else you want to put as a topping, sometimes we put granola. We use honey and cinnamon for flavor. Flavor and a little bit of sweetness. So that's that. is it. So it's non-dairy, almond milk. Of course, it's non-dairy, whatever. 60 calories, original flavor, no sugar added. You should be adding equal half cup overnight, or a half cup oats, half cup of almond milk. But as long as you are just filling each one to where it is just cover the top, everything works out perfectly fine. It's still pretty good. Ran out a little bit there at the end, but here we take from the rich and we give to the poor. The Robin Hood of almond milk here. So now we take the honey. Each one just gets a few swirls. Take a little bit of ground cinnamon to follow that. Get our lids here. These guys put on. Yeah. Some of these are discolored. I don't. If anybody's used Tupperware, plasticware, whatever ware, you know, y'all understand. So now all we need to do is give these a good shake to get them mixed. And that's it. We just have to wait on the on this stuff over here, the chicken, to finish. Can't rush that. That's got to heat up. And this has to heat up so it can pressurize and then cook for 30 minutes. So I don't want to get y'all just to watch an Instant Pot time out or time down or time over or time whatever. Shut up. So I will get these put up and let y'all skedaddle off somewhere. I need y'all to go ahead and get the hell out of my kitchen. Peace.